Oh, hey there, everybody. It's Sita Huber from Mind Body IQ, and I'm dropping in here to give you my skincare secrets. Now, obviously, I'm a functional medicine nutritionist, and so I work with people on how their diet can influence their complexion, their aging, and how their skin looks ultimately. So we're looking at beauty from within and looking after our gut and our liver and going in depth into this stuff. And this is what I did with Australia's Next Top Model. And there's a Beauty Fuel ebook if you're interested in this topic on my website, mindbodyiq.com, and it's a free download, so go there after you've watched this and grab that. And also I'm going to be giving you my top 5 beauty foods. But before that, I want to talk to you about skincare. So as well as how we eat, we actually do need to take care of our skin from the outside. And our skin is a porous sort of sponge, if you will, so we can absorb and excrete from both sides. So we can absorb what we put on our skin, and then we absorb from within. So the skin is super active, and this is where it's not just a barrier. It's not just sealing the insides from the outside. There's interaction between the outside environment and what comes into our body. So this is super important. But that doesn't mean that we totally want to stay away from putting things on our skin, because there is nourishment that we can get by using the right beauty products. So the first thing is I definitely recommend that we shop for our beauty products where we shop for our food, or what we put on our skin should be basically edible. So you want to get your products from a health food store, and you want to look for high quality ingredients. And then you also, that said, you can get those sort of natural ingredients from a health professional or from a skin professional. So estheticians and beauticians, and usually the top quality products will be natural. Now, I'm going to give you my top 5 tips for natural skincare. So the first thing is to nourish your skin. So like I said, your skin's absorbing, so you want to bring in nutrients. Retinol is absolutely the bomb for reducing fine wrinkles and for just helping with the skin elasticity, skin repair, skin regeneration. So a retinol is really good. You need to sort of work up your amount, but look for that sort of ingredient. Okay, and a formula. Vitamin C is another really important one. It helps to protect collagen. It's an amazing antioxidant, so it's doing a world of activities that are helping promote the elasticity and the health and the vibrancy of your skin, and just helping with general healing. Vitamin E, of course, is another really important antioxidant. Now, so vitamin A, C, and E, those would be very nourishing. And then also we're going to be moisturizing. So a hyaluronic acid as an ingredient. So hyaluronic acid is a humectant, which means that it attracts moisture. So it attracts like 1,000 times the amount of water. It pulls it in and basically just helps cells stay hydrated. So actually hyaluronic acid exists in food. It exists in chocolate and red wine and potatoes and all sorts of foods, in citrus foods as well. And you can get hyaluronic acid, so you're taking it from within and it's naturally occurring in the body, but then you can also slather that on the skin, and then that's just going to help keep that moisture in your skin. So hyaluronic acid is an amazing ingredient. The next thing is to protect your skin. So where there's a little bit of a belief that you want to go makeup free, or you want to put nothing on your skin if you want to be as clean and natural as possible, I personally, and I think a lot of estheticians and skincare professionals would agree with me, you need to protect the skin, because there's so many free radicals in the environment, free radicals in the air, there's sun rays, there's UV, there's all this stuff coming at the skin. And if we want to protect the skin, we can do so naturally, but we still need to put a protective barrier on the skin. And this is where, when we're using the right ingredients, we're using the wisdom of plants, we're using the wisdom of foods, and we're using a little bit of science to sort of tweak these ingredients. But protective minerals and things with SPF are really important. So a sunscreen, the ones that I would use would have a zinc oxide, so zinc would be nourishing to the skin. A true mineral makeup as well would also be a natural SPF in it. So even if you're just putting a mineral makeup on as a sort of environmental shield and mild SPF, then that's going to be super helpful as well. And then also titanium dioxide is another, it's sort of like, I find it a little bit less heavy than a zinc oxide. A zinc oxide can be a little bit blocking on the skin if you're wearing it every single day. That's just my personal experience. But a titanium dioxide is a little bit more expensive, but it acts in the same way. So we're talking about nourishing, moisturizing, and protecting the skin. And then the other thing with this whole thing is hormone balance. So hormones are absolutely going to wreak havoc on the skin. And a lot of the clues that I look for in what people's hormones are doing when I'm working with them in that sort of area is how the skin looks. And so skin breakouts, oils, different sorts of rashes, or different expressions of the skin can tie back into how healthy and balanced your hormones are, because that all ties back into how your liver is doing. The fifth thing is rest. So, and when I talk about rest, I'm talking about sleep, and I'm also talking about having a little bit of a lower gear in your day. So whether that's meditation, going for a walk, writing in a journal, whatever it is, we need to sort of get into a reduced stress state. So a little bit of a lower gear where the body can drop cortisol down. Cortisol wreaks havoc on the skin. So a big part of our skin care is getting enough sleep and then staying out of a stress space. So I run a program called the Mindful Detox, and it's a 10-day diet and lifestyle program based in functional medicine. And I teach you guys a diet plan that's reduced sugar, as well as meditation and sort of getting yourself back into balance, okay? So that's a program that's on my website if you want to have a look. Now I want to give you my top 5 beauty foods. So now you're going to find these in the Beauty Fuel ebook that I mentioned before. You can go to my website, mindbodyiq.com, and you can download that for free. So olive oil, I will go on and on forever about olive oil. I love this stuff. It's amazing for your skin. It contains amazing antioxidants and protective nutrients and phytonutrients for the skin. So definitely make olive oil the main oil that's in your diet. The second one would be collagen. So collagen powder, whether you use a marine-based one or bovine, collagen powder will basically go in and help repair collagen that's being broken down by glycation in the body. Glycation happens through high sugar, through high stress, and through just natural aging processes. So taking collagen in the diet is going to be good for the gut, good for the joints, good for the arteries, good for all structural tissues and all these things in the body. So collagen is an awesome supplement. Berries, of course, and there's plenty of recipes on my website, mindbodyiq.com, for recipes to just bring berries into your everyday routine. And I recommend a spectrum of berries, all different colors: blueberries, raspberries, cherries, strawberries, different kinds of berries, acai berries, so you can sort of get a little bit fancy with them, goji berries. So but they're all really high in antioxidants and and they're low sugar. So they've got, of course, lots of flavor, but they are particularly helpful for the skin. Next is Brussels sprouts. So one of my favorite vegetables. And Brussels sprouts they contain sulfur, and sulfur is really great for a clear complexion, but it's also they contain indole-3 carbinol and ingredients that are going to help with hormone balance. So you're sort of getting it's anti-cancerous. They're just so good for you. Part of that whole cruciferous family of vegetables, which includes broccoli, cauliflower, bok choy, kale, those sort of things. But Brussels sprouts are one of my favorites for the skin. Fifth one, butter. So butter contains, as well as vitamin D, vitamin E, and healthy fats, it also contains vitamin K. And vitamin K2 in particular is really important for the heart, which is, not what we learned about butter originally, but I'm telling you to eat butter because it is very nutritious. And this vitamin K2 is really important for skin turnover and healthy skin. So if you're eating a low-fat diet, that can be a major problem for your skin, because your skin needs the nutrients that are found in things like olive oil, butter, even egg yolks, and all of those. So, and my bonus tip is to avoid sugar, okay? So I will always be saying that to everyone. I want, there's lots of hidden sugars in our foods. We don't know that they're there, even if you're not eating donuts and chocolate bars, even though chocolate bars you could eat because we can do that low sugar, there are so many hidden sugars in food. So you have to read your labels and you have to find ways to get the sugar out of your diet because it's probably higher than you think, okay? That's the reality. Whenever I go through someone's diet, they did not know that they were eating. They did not know that there was sugar in all those foods. So if you guys want to learn more with me, the Mindful Detox is my 10-day program. I also offer a more in-depth 30-day program, so check it out on my website, mindbodyiq.com. Thanks for dropping in, and don't forget to put on your mineral sunscreen, so look for zinc oxide, look for quality ingredients, find a good esthetician, or go into the health food store and you can find some really good brands there, and take care of your skin. Don't feel guilty about it because it's actually what you're doing to your skin, you're doing to your body. So you want to be avoiding the chemical stuff. You don't want to be buying the traditional cosmetics that are absorbing into your skin and can sort of wreak havoc on your hormones. So I encourage you to use natural products, and remember, what you're putting on your skin, you should technically be able to eat. All right, thanks for dropping in. It was fun. Bye.